Hi there, I'm Christopher Dunnigan. This is HandmadeInVermont.com, and today we're talking about the Hubbardton Forge Scape Sconce. Scape has been an amazingly well-received line from Hubbardton Forge. There are pendants, there are lots of pendants. You should check them out if you can. This is the 207915 interior wall sconce. A lot of people, you can use this in bathrooms, but you can use it in a variety of places. So let's get into details on it. It's going to be 15.5 inches tall, 26 inches long, and then the projection from the wall out is 7.4 inches. The back plate, that's the part that's going to go over your junction box, is coming in at 4.1 by 8.8, so 8.8 by 4.1. Mounting height, which is the distance from the bottom of the fixture to the middle of your electrical outlet box, is coming in at 7.4 inches. Great way to show you a lot of great details is for you to look at the install sheets. These are the papers that are going to be in the box when you get it. Let's look at those now because it's going to have a great amount of information for you. Over on the right hand side of your screen you see a couple pull down menus. We're talking about finish. Scroll down, and over there and midway down on the right is going to be a link. It's going to say click here for installations instructions PDF. Open that up for me. You can see there are some amazingly good drawings there that are going to show you all of the schematics of how this thing goes together and how it goes over your junction box, which is really important. So full parts list shows you how these pieces are going to go down, and just a really great thing to have there for you. So let's hop into lamping on this. It's going to be using 28 watts of dedicated LED. It is dimmable. Just put it on a dimmer that's set up for LEDs. 28 watts is about the equivalent of about a 100-watt bulb. It's going to throw a lot of light up. It's going to throw a lot of light down. And how this kind of all happens is you'll see there's a frame that's set up that's holding the decorative pieces. And what these do is these actually sit in holes in a frosted acrylic diffuser that is inside of that frame. So the idea is that there are two strips of LEDs. So on the long sides of the rectangular frame, they're shooting light toward each other through a diffused acrylic diffuser, and that light's going to refract up and down, and it's also going to wash these both on the top, and it's going to wash them on the bottom too. So these are going to get a lot of light, kind of like looking at the Emerald City if you remember the Wizard of Oz. And let's hop after that into finishes. So you'll notice you're going to have two finish pull down menus over there on the right. One is going to be for the fixture itself, which is going to be that frame we talked about a second ago, and the back plate. It's also the second one down, the second one there, the pull down menu, is going to be for the accent. And you're going to see it's going to say soft gold, vintage platinum, and gold. There's a lot of things you can do with this. So these are actually off of the cityscapes that are behind me. They're the same, roughly the same pieces. So I don't know if you can tell the difference. This is, because it's really, really subtle. This is vintage platinum. This is soft gold. And you can see it's really kind of a silver with a bit of a yellow wash over it. Very, very, very faint and, demure. Let's call it that. The gold is going to be much, much darker than this. It's going to be like a true, dark golden chalice, out of Raiders of the Lost Ark. But anyway, so these are going to be your options for that, and it's kind of cool for you to see these pieces just as they are because they're beautifully done, like jewelry, really. So after that, why don't we get into showroom, because we actually have this on display on the first floor of our showroom. We have over 350 Hubbardton Forge fixtures spread across 2 floors. We have a what's on display page. It's over on the left hand side of your screen, back in those red tabs. That's where the Finishes Help Guide is as well. And actually, before we go there, Finishes Help Guide, go back in there for me. You'll see it over there. There's a, open it up. On top of that is a video of me talking to you guys about the differences in Hubbardton Forge finishes, how they can look on different types of forging. I'm going to be referencing a color chart farther down, so scroll down on that page for me. You can see a chart down there, has all the finishes, including the gold and the soft gold and those guys, in addition to all the other finishes for the whole fixture itself. And you can do, you can do contrasting finishes. So if you can do black and then, have this be vintage platinum or soft gold, you could do you could do actually soft gold and this. That could be kind of cool too. So all kinds of things you can do. When you're done watching that video, and I talk about that chart down below in the video, go back down to that chart. You can click on any of those pictures and a bigger window is going to pop up showing you lots of samples of whatever finish you just clicked on. So take advantage of that. Lots to see there. And now let's go talk about that what's on display page. Back in the red tabs, what's on display? Over 350 Hubbardton Forge fixtures spread across 2 floors. Our showroom in Vermont has, well, as what I just said, over 350 things. It also has a clearance center though, and clearance center stuff is 75% off MSRP. It's returns, discontinued things, and showroom samples. It's an amazing deal for you. Have to come here to use it. If you do, just make sure you measure all the stuff you need to measure. So measure your ceiling heights before you come, and your table heights, and your table lengths, and your counter heights, and the size of your kitchen island. Take pictures with an iPad if you've got an iPad hanging around, and you can bring that and take pictures of the ceiling too, because I want to see exactly what you guys have going on if you're going to visit us, and we can really go over everything in detail, okay? So our showroom, like I said, is open every day except Sunday from 11 to 6. I'm here every day except Sunday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Time. When you buy your Hubbardton Forge fixtures from HandmadeInVermont.com, shipping is free to every state except Alaska and Hawaii. No tax if we ship out of the state of Vermont. We're the only dealer with 90-day returns and no restocking fees. Nobody else does that. Some larger items, that's generally big things on pallets, and custom things are non-returnable. In addition to that, we offer a rush program. So Hubbardton Forge generally takes about 3 to 4 weeks to get product out. They don't stock anything. That's how you get all your finishes. Don't forget, you get all these finishes to play with. That's why they don't stock. So it takes 3 to 4 weeks. We can cut that time in half. Very, very inexpensive if you guys want to know more about that. And that's really about it. So any questions? Let me know. You can email us at sales@HandmadeInVermont.com, or you can call 802-446-2400 during business hours, and I'm here to talk to you. Thanks for stopping in. We'll have a great day. Bye-bye.